It's here. You can see this pigment from literally the moon. I'm not mad. Oh my god, I just dropped. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel or just stumbling across this video, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And my name is Jasmine and welcome to my channel. Today we have, as you can tell by the title, we have a full face of Makeup Revolution, and I'm also using some of this skincare. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get on with this video because I don't want to make the introduction too long because I feel like this video is already going to be so long. Yeah, if you want to see how I got this look or how the products played out, keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ignore how I look. I'll be wiping this off in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna pan out a little scene of what my desk is looking like right now. It's a lot of products, I know. They have a lot of skincare and a lot of makeup products. And today I'm going to be testing it out for you guys. Am I in the middle? First of all, I wanted to say that Makeup Revolution is very inexpensive, affordable. You can literally find them in any drugstore, like shop. So that's one of the best things about them. Hence I want to do like a full face of Makeup Revolution and test it out to see what it's like, show you guys how affordable it is, and show you guys how it works on my skin. And yeah, I just want to talk about it. I'm not going to give anything away. Obviously I've used these products already. I've been using them in my makeup like for a while now. As I said, we have a lot of skincare. I'm just going to skim through the skincare and only apply like a serum and a moisturizer. So they have masks, peel off masks that they have. They've always had the sprays. They've got new serums. There's a lot of serums that they came out with. They all have different kind of moods, depending on what your skin type is like. They also have a collaboration with Jake Jamie. They do loads of like skincare masks with him, and oh my god, his masks smell amazing. This is one of the recent ones, the one that came out just before the one that just come out. Oh my god, that's so confusing, but this is like the one before. So this is a strawberry donut face mask. Smells amazing. And they also have like soothing face masks, like overnight face masks for your face. They also have moisturizer. This is like the classic. And they also have toner. So because I wiped off my skincare, I'm quickly gonna do some toning on my face. I love this one. This is a hyaluronic one. I'm gonna find a cotton pad. I kind of zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see me a little bit better. But yeah, I'm just gonna put that on a cotton pad. I love this toner. It's super hydrating. It smells a bit clinical, not gonna lie. It doesn't have a nice smell, that's all I'm gonna say. But it does work. So it makes your skin glowy and just cleanses your face again before you put on anything on your face. And look at all that dirt that was on my face. I think that was like skincare from like before that didn't come off with the other one. We're going to move on to a serum now, and I'm using the Angry Mood one. So this is a soothing serum. Don't think I've used this. Yeah, I haven't used this one before. I hope this lighting is good because this is a different background. I'm filming in a different setting. I'm just kind of bored of my other setting that I have going on, so I thought, oh my god, I should film it on this one. That is the serum. It's super refreshing. Again, it doesn't have a pleasant smell. This one smells a bit like earthy. It smells like leaves. I like that. It's very calming. Oh, it's got cannabis sativa, that's why. Oh, another thing about the brand, they're vegan and cruelty free. Wow, spilled water all over. Why don't ya? I was putting everything on this table and I thought like to myself, oh my god, I've forgotten something. And I just realized what I forgot. I forgot to bring out the palettes that they have. I just realized I had like black stuff on my neck. Ew, what was that? Gross. Okay, so let's move on to moisturizer. Today I am going to be using one of the new ones that they have. So this is again Angry Soothing Moisturizing Cream. It looks like this. My skin is already looking so glowy. Can you see that? That serum is really good. Highly recommend, and they're super inexpensive. I'm gonna leave price for everything. This is what the cream looks like. It's hair. Hair will never leave me. Oh my god. It's very lightweight. It's not thick cream, which I like. Oh my god. It's very lightweight. Again, this one has an earthy smell. Smells nice, but not pleasant. Not something I would choose to smell, you know. But yeah, hydrating. I don't think they have any eye cream because I don't have any. I don't know if they have eye cream or not. I did have to go out and buy some products because I didn't have them, and I also forgot to buy a powder. So we don't have a powder to set my face. So they have primer, tons of primers actually. They have I have three different ones right here. One is blue, one is liquid, and one is black. This is a blurring and mattifying black gel primer. This is a super fruit extract antioxidant serum and primer. And this is the water gel primer. And they also recently came out with a glass range. So I did get that in the PR, and I got this one, Illuminating Skin Primer. This is what the packaging looks like. It's like super holographic. It is really lovely. I got the whole collection. Super grateful for that. So thank you so much. Oh my god, I need scissors. This is what the primer looks like. It's like a glass bottle. I love the packaging. It's different because they always have like a rose gold packaging. This time it's silver. Few dots all over my face. This smells really nice. It smells like a little bit like candy. Does it look like glass? Yes, it looks like glass, and it's super moisturizing, super hydrating. It doesn't feel clumpy or like heavy on my skin, which is really good. Now let's move on to foundation. They have a lot of foundation, guys, like a lot. So this is their original conceal and base. This is their like Tarte dupe. This is really good. I definitely recommend this foundation. I have two shades, 8.5 and 10.5, and then I have this one that I bought, actually, conceal and hydrate. So this is the hydrating one, more mattifying, so it's good for people who have like dry skin like me. Then they also have a stick foundation. This is really good. This is so inexpensive. It's like £5. I think I'm gonna use this because it's very different to anything else, and I usually don't go for stick foundations, so I think I'm gonna show you guys how well this is. This is literally, like I said, £5, and I'm in the shade F10, and they have such a big variety of shades as well with anything. I think they have like 50 shades of this foundation, which is so good for a drugstore makeup brand. Yeah, so let's get on and put this stick foundation. I'm going to show you guys how good this is. Kind of like covering my whole face, but this is so good. I'm not going to take a sponge. Don't really like sponges on sticks. So I'm just going to take this Huda Beauty brush and just like press on. I'm going to like press everything on. That way we can get like the best and the maximum coverage of that foundation. Instead of like sliding it about and then just making it sit on top of the skin, we're going to press it into the skin. Look at that coverage. Oh my god. The tone is slightly off in real life. I don't know if the camera will catch this, but the tone of this shade F10 is a little bit on like the really like warm side, and I'm more like a neutral kind of skin tone. It's a little bit warm, but I think we can make it work. We need to wipe the foundation off my lips, but you can see like even my under eyes are so nicely covered. I even went over my eyelids. Look how good that that foundation is. Super glowy. It looks like you have a really nice skin. It might also be the primer, the glass skin primer, doing that job. I'm just wiping this off because I just hate having foundation on my lips. I just hate that look so much. Yeah, like it might just be the primer working its magic like glass skin, but look how good my like skin looks. Wow. Also look at the coverage underneath my eyes and also my eyelids. Like it's all even. I haven't blended it out properly, but we're gonna do that with a sponge. Pretty sure Makeup Revolution has a sponge, and I did have it. I just don't have it anymore. I just don't know where it went. I'm just gonna spritz my beauty blender, which is so dirty, with some of the hyaluronic spray. I am going to sort of like pat my skin with this, so I take off any excess foundation that I have on my skin. Right, so move on to concealer. They have a lot. They recently came out with the Conceal and Define, so I'm going to use that. It claims to have a 16-hour wear. Yeah, it's called the Infinite Concealer. It's crease proof, long wearing, and it has a niacinamide in it. I'm using the shade C9 for this. This one's more like a pinky shade. I'm gonna go in with the yellowy shade in a bit, but this one just helps to brighten under my eyes because my under eyes are pretty like dull. Then I use the shade 9.5, which is really like yellowy olivey kind of tone. I like to kind of use that on areas where I'm applying it. This is super high coverage as well. You'll see as I blend everything out. I'm also letting the concealer under my eyes sit there for a little bit because I like to have heavier coverage, and when you let your concealer sit under your eyes for like 2 minutes, it really builds up the coverage. Right, I got cut off because my camera has the tendency to overheat and shut off by itself. Also, it's getting really hot in here, that's probably why. Anyway, so I applied the concealer, then I set my face with my Huda Beauty powder. I can trust that powder, hence I'm applying it so that I know that if something does happen, it's not the powder, it's the concealer. I really do love that powder and I know that it works. So I have kind of like set my whole face with it except for my eyes. Yeah, I really like that concealer. It has like literally diminished my under eye bags, which is amazing because that's what we need in a concealer. So we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. So they have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. They have a lot of their own eyeshadow palettes that are super inexpensive. So these are them, not the green one, that's Kami's palette. But yeah, they have super inexpensive palettes. These retail for like £4, and sometimes they go on sale for £2.50. I have more, I just don't know where they are, but they're super affordable. Look at that shade range, guys. Like, this is super good. They have so many matte, and their shimmers are highly pigmented. This one is their Fundamental palette. They have more shimmers in this one. It's super pigmented. They also have so many collaborations with YouTubers again on their palettes. One of them is Kami and the other one is Rachel. The other one is Tammy's, and these are the palettes that I have from them, the other collaboration ones. Like, they're all super amazing palettes. Like, Tammy's is super bright. Oh my god, I can't open. Tammy's palette is super bright. It's called the Carnival palette. Look how bright it is, so amazing. I think I got them all in Superdrug. And Rachel's she's another YouTuber. She has like more of a face palette. She has another one I think, but I have the smaller one, and these like neutral shades that you can use every day: highlights, blush and bronzer. Then there is Kami's palette, which is another one of my favorites because these shimmers do not come to play. These are amazing. I will show you guys in a bit. And this palette also has that like everyday neutral shades with loads of like bright colors. I just love this palette. It's so versatile. Oh, and then they also came out with like the glass collection recently. They also have this. It's more like a cool neutral palette, this one. So not something I reach out for often, but I did use this and this and this shade recently, and this one is so pigmented. I'll show you. It's so, like, you can see this pigment from literally the moon. I think I'm going to use Kami's palette. I've sort of like, you know, primed my eyes with the foundation, but I'm going to prime it again with the Fast Base Concealer. This is in the shade 8.5. Right, 2 dots should be enough. This one sets really nicely. It's not dewy, it's more like a matte finish. We're going to go straight in with a blending brush. We're going to pack on the shade Addicted, super pigmented. I pack that on the outer edge of my eyes. Now I'm going to take the shade Flames and kind of like pack it on top of the shade, the other shade, but not all the way out, just like on the lid. It's super pigmented, guys, look at that. I'm going to take the shade Overcome and then just like blend more with that shade. This is like more of a pinky one. So I'm going to use the shade You Do You, and it's like a really plummy kind of color. I don't know if you can notice. I'm going to place that on the outer edge, and I'm going to do this very lightly because I don't want it to be super intense. This is just going to like define my eyes a little bit, but not too much. So I'm going to take like a really small brush like this, very dense, and I'm going to use the shade Overcome on my bottom lash line now. I like to go really heavy on my bottom lash line because I don't like how my eyes crease. So to disguise that my eyes crease really badly, I like to just, you know, layer a lot of eyeshadow on my bottom lashes. Cut me off again. Oh my god, this camera is so annoying. After I've done all of that, I am, like I said, going to use the shade Under My Spell. So it's this one right here, and use it all over the inner part of my eyes to open up my eyes. So let's do that. Honestly, with these shimmers, you don't even need to wet your brush. Like, look how much shimmer I've already got. These shadows, it's you have to use like a certain type of brush, otherwise it's not going to be intense. Ideally you should use your hands, but obviously I can't because I got nails. But look at that pigment, it's so pretty. Just gonna do the same in the other eye. Right, look at that pigment. I'm gonna use the color Make Magic on like the middle. It's like a greenish hint on this one, and I love it. Right, so my camera cut me off again, so I just went ahead and applied my lashes. These are not from Makeup Revolution. I think they do them on Beauty Bay, but none of them look like it would be my style, so I just didn't bother, you know. I just love my Tatti lashes, so yeah, that's what I've got on. I do have an eyebrow product from them, so let's move on to eyebrow. And they actually have loads of brow products. They have brow pomades and everything. I've actually heard really good things about their brow pomades, but I don't have any. They have them in stock in Superdrug, but because we can't go outside right now, can't access it. So I do have their brow pencil, and this is what it looks like. It's very slim and it's matte finishing on the outside, which I really like. I have this shade in dark brown, so let's do my eyebrows and see how good it is. Oh, the pigmentation is there and it's not waxy at all. I do need to create like a shape because I don't have eyebrows on the right side of this eyebrow, which is so annoying. Oh my god, this eyebrow pencil is really good. It's got good pigmentation. Product does not like wipe away when I like brush it. That's really good. I'm not mad. It's really good and pigmented. Definitely going to be repurchasing this if I use it a lot and then I run out of it. I'm definitely going to buy another one. Pressed, really good. I'm going to take off this brow lips. I'm going to take off this foundation lips because didn't realize I had it again. Right, so for bronzer, I usually always, okay, so this is a little Makeup Revolution powder that I have. I bought this ages ago. This is their matte base powder, and I have it in a really dark shade, and I use this as a bronzer. So it's technically like cheating, but it's not. You're just making it work, basically. But I did buy a bronzer from them and I don't know what it is. So we're going to use Rachel Leary's palette, and she actually has a bronzer in this one. So we're just going to use that because I can't find my one. I did buy it, just can't find it. But I'm going to use the Caramel Slice bronzer and sweep it everywhere that I usually bronze. This is really dark, by the way, and super pigmented. So I would recommend not to use a lot of it. My camera keeps cutting off, and I'm just praying that hopefully by the time I finish this it won't cut me off again. So let's just move quickly. I was doing this bronzer. I kind of stopped so I can show you guys how it looks. I feel like that light is kind of like hitting me weird, but I'm just gonna move it this way and bronze. It's not like a yellowy bronzer which I usually like go for. This one's a little bit red and really dark, so you're gonna have to be very careful. But yeah, it's not like olivey skin kind of bronzer. It's very like red. I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's good, it works, but I would have preferred like a yellowy bronzer. We're gonna move on to blush, and I actually did buy a blush, so let's use that one. The Reloaded blush, and this is the color Love Struck. It's a really pink color, so let's hope that this goes well with this one. It's got like waves in it. I really like that packaging. Like even the highlighter that I'm about to use has waves in it, so it's really pretty. This is a proper like matte blush, and I like a matte blush. I don't like a shimmery one, hence I chose that one. But they have really good variety and ranges. I like to place my blush like quite high. I've been really into blushes lately. I'm gonna take this powder, you know, that I use to bronze. I'm gonna slightly kind of tap it on my nose because we didn't bronze it, and I feel like if I use the other one it's gonna be really dark, but this one's just like perfect skin tone. Just gonna tap it on, and we are going to use highlight. Before we use highlight, we're going to use a spray. Now this is the new Glass spray. They have loads of setting sprays and stuff like that. Like you can use this one as a spray, but I really have been loving this one recently. This is the Ultimate Glow Dewy Fix setting spray, and I'm just gonna spritz this all over my face and then apply my highlight. That way it's going to be even more intense without using too much product. So this is the Reloaded highlight again. This is called Dare to Divulge, and look at how pretty it is. It's got little waves. It just looks really expensive without actually being expensive. This is like £3. I mean, do I even need to say anything? I look like I am glowing from outer space. Wow, 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 wow. I think I applied too much. But you get the gist, right? You get the gist. It is so good. For £3, glowing from outside, inside, everything. Right, so let's move on to lips. I have two lip liners. One of them is very dark, the other one's very light. So we're going to use the lighter one today. So I do have a lip gloss, so we can use this and the lip gloss and make it work. So let's do that. I like to overline my lips a lot, so let me do that. This is definitely not like a nude shade. It's more like a pinky shade, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But we gotta make it work because that's all we have. Right, we're gonna use this lip gloss before my camera decides to die again. This is like super yummy. I really like this lip gloss. It's clear, obviously, so you can apply it on top of anything. But even just on top of my natural lips, this is really nice. And it kind of like blended my lip liner as well. We have come to the end of this video. What do you guys think? Let me take out these clips and we shall talk. Right, this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little video. My final verdict is it's a yes from me. Most of the product that's on my face is a yes from me. Apart from the shade of the foundation, I think I could have picked a better shade. This one's a little bit pinky on me. But look at the eyeshadow pigment, guys. This is a £10 palette. And look at that pigment. You can do so many different varieties with the eyeshadow palette as well. I love the blush. The highlight, I think, is the star of the show. The primer was really good. It made my skin really dewy. The concealer is super full coverage. Like, look at it. The eyebrow product was a hit. I just think overall Makeup Revolution have really good products, and this skincare range is also I'm gonna calculate how much money I used on all of these products. Yeah, I'm gonna write down how much this face was worth, and yeah, you guys can make a little judgment of yourself as well. Like, are you gonna buy these products? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me trying on all these products. I want to do more of full face one brand makeup tutorial because I think that's just really helpful, and I think I have enough products to do bunch of those. So yeah, keep a lookout for that on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would help a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.